The fundamental principles of Zen. The beginner's mind is one of the most fundamental principles of Zen Buddhism. Shunryu Suzuki emphasizes that people often become trapped in their beliefs and experiences, losing the openness they once had as beginners. When we start something new, we feel enthusiasm, curiosity, and a willingness to explore. But as we gain experience, we tend to close our minds and assume we already know everything. Suzuki writes, "In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind, there are few." When we approach life with the open mindset of a beginner, we have endless possibilities. But when we assume we know, we limit our ability to learn something new. For example, imagine someone learning a musical instrument. At first, they experiment with different techniques and explore new sounds with excitement. However, after years of practice, if they believe they have nothing left to learn, they may stop improving. The same happens with scientists, artists, and entrepreneurs. Those who maintain a beginner's mind continue to innovate. Suzuki encourages us to let go of expectations, not cling to what we already know, and approach each moment with fresh eyes. This doesn't mean ignoring knowledge, but rather ensuring that our ego does not prevent us from learning something new. The Zazen practice is the heart of Zen Buddhism. It is a form of seated meditation in which there is no specific goal. We do not try to achieve something, we simply sit and observe our existence. How is Zazen practiced? Proper posture is essential. The back is straight, and the head is slightly tilted forward. The eyes are half open, preventing distractions while keeping us from falling asleep. The hands rest on the abdomen, with the palms facing upward and touching each other. Breathing is calm, deep, and natural, without force. Zen meditation does not focus on trying to empty the mind, but on observing thoughts without clinging to them. Suzuki says, "Let thoughts pass like clouds in the sky. Do not hold on to them, do not push them away, just let them be." The human mind is full of thoughts, fears, memories, and future plans. In Zazen, we do not try to control them, but rather observe them with calmness. When a thought arises, we do not follow or reject it. We simply let it pass. A common mistake beginners make in meditation is trying too hard not to think. But Zen teaches that we should not fight with ourselves. Instead, we should allow the flow of thoughts to unfold naturally, like a river moving effortlessly. The importance of practice. Meditation is not just a relaxing activity, it is a way of life. Suzuki emphasizes that Zazen is not something we do for a few minutes a day. It is something that influences our entire existence. When someone practices meditation consistently, they develop a calm and focused attitude in all aspects of life. For example, someone who meditates regularly may begin to handle stressful situations with greater calmness. They may find it easier to stay present instead of constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Suzuki says, "The true practice of Zen is to have awareness of your life, moment by moment." This means that meditation is not limited to 1 hour of sitting per day. Every moment of our lives can become a Zen practice if we live it with full awareness and without expectations. The beginner's mind and Zazen are two key elements of Zen Buddhism. The beginner's mind allows us to see the world with an open perspective, free from preconceptions. Zazen, on the other hand, helps us cultivate calmness, awareness, and acceptance of the present moment. Through consistent practice, we can learn to see life as it is without getting lost in thoughts, worries, or expectations. This is the first step toward understanding Zen. Discipline and the nature of the mind in Zen is not just a philosophy or theoretical knowledge. It is a practice that requires discipline, consistency, and dedication. In today's world, where people seek instant results and quick fixes, Zen reminds us of the importance of a stable way of life, patience, and action without expectations of rewards. Discipline in Zen is not about strict rules or restrictions, but about the ability to stay focused and committed to what we are doing without being distracted by external factors. Suzuki emphasizes that the essence of Zen practice is not in striving for perfection, but in following a continuous process of improvement, staying present and engaged in our actions. A simple example is daily routines. In Zen, the act of daily repetition is not a chore, but a way to cultivate awareness and stability. Waking up early, keeping our space clean, and working with dedication, all these are small actions that nurture inner order and self-control. A classic Zen saying is, "When you wash a bowl, just wash the bowl." This means that every action, no matter how small, has value in itself. We do not do something to reach a future outcome. We do it because this is our practice, our moment, our life itself. The value of doing something simply and correctly without seeking immediate rewards is a fundamental pillar of Zen. In today's world, most people work hard, but often seek instant gratification, praise, money, recognition. When these do not come quickly, they become disappointed and give up. However, Zen teaches us that the real reward is not the result, but the full engagement in the process. For example, a craftsman creating a ceramic piece does not think about how much money he will make from it. He focuses on the art of creation, the flow of his work, the feel of the clay in his hands. This level of concentration and presence is what makes his work meaningful. The nature of the mind in Zen. In Zen, the mind is described as an empty mind, mushin, wusin, a state in which thoughts come and go without attachment or judgment. Having an empty mind does not mean we do not think, but that we do not allow our thoughts to control us. In our daily lives, the mind is filled with constant thoughts, analyses, and worries. We think about what we did yesterday, what will happen tomorrow, whether someone likes us or not. These thoughts create stress, confusion, and tension because we are constantly lost in either the past or the future. In Zen, we do not try to stop thoughts, but rather learn to observe them without following them. Like clouds in the sky, thoughts come and go. Instead of holding on to them or analyzing them, we let them pass without identifying with them. Suzuki says, "The empty mind is open to everything. It is not static, but flows freely, like water." A great example of this state is seen in martial arts. A warrior cannot allow his thoughts to weigh him down during a battle. If he thinks too much, he will hesitate and lose harmony with his movements. He must act without hesitation, with clarity and readiness. This is the essence of mushin. Observation without judgment is also key in our daily lives. When we see someone making a mistake, or when we face a difficult situation, instead of judging, we can simply observe. Judgment creates conflict and stress, while neutral observation leads to understanding and peace. If we learn to see life without clinging to interpretations and expectations, we can live more freely. Zen teaches us that events do not have inherent meaning. We are the ones who give them significance. By learning to accept things as they are, we can free ourselves from the unnecessary burden of thought. Applying the Zen mindset to daily life. If we want to apply these lessons to our daily lives, we can start with simple habits. Be fully present in everything you do. When eating, just eat. When working, just work. When listening to someone, truly listen. Cultivate discipline and stability. Routines help bring order to the mind and life. Let thoughts come and go. Instead of trying to stop the mind, observe it without attachment. Reduce the need for instant rewards. Instead of seeking recognition and results, find satisfaction in the process itself. Discipline, self-control, and awareness are core Zen principles that can transform our lives. They are not something we achieve instantly, but a continuous practice. And the more we cultivate this mindset, the freer and calmer we become. At the end of the day, Zen is not something distant, reserved only for monks or meditators. It is a way of life. It is about living simply with awareness, without unnecessary thoughts and expectation. It is about finding calmness in chaos, acting without fear, and observing without judgment. In a world that moves at insane speeds, constantly pushing us to chase the next thing, Zen reminds us to pause, breathe, and appreciate the now. If anything from this resonated with you, if even for a moment you felt a sense of peace or a new perspective, then this video has fulfilled its purpose. But now it's your turn. Hit the like button to let us know this kind of content matters to you. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Which idea touched you the most? And of course, subscribe if you want to continue this journey of thought and knowledge with us. Every like, every comment, every subscription is not just a number. It's your way of saying that this community deserves to grow. Thank you for being here. Let's keep going together.